What's up, guys? Hope you had a great day, and welcome to End Game. And we will be discussing Dragonball Super episode 124. And let me just say, RIP to my man Gohan. I'm not sure if you guys have seen the whole episode or not, but you should be watching this video if you haven't seen the episode yet. But I'm gonna miss Gohan. Hi, Hagen, CT Wicked. How are you guys? How are you guys about this episode?
Hurt, emotionally devastated.
It's speechless.
How about you, Wicked?
I don't know what to say anymore. I think I'm done with Super.
Done?
You got like 6 more episodes left. Like, sorry, Wicked is a diehard like Gohan fan, and I think he's more devastated.
We grew up together.
Wait, what?
We grew up together.
So how are you? You gotta teach me the key control there.
Ball sack together. Ball sack.
All right, so to start this video off, we are going to be discussing the first instance of the episode, which was Jiren versus Goku and Vegeta. We're so glad that we was able to see more of that fight because last episode was just a blue ball. It was definitely not enough to see new forms. Well, new form for Vegeta and Kaioken 20 Goku, but as far as the entirety of the fight, we're glad we got to see some more of it. What do you guys think? You guys think Goku and Vegeta have a chance, or?
I have a question.
Okay.
How much energy do you think Vegeta is holding back right now? He look unfazed by everything.
I mean, I thought Goku and Vegeta were giving it all, but because they're both giving it their all, I thought that they would be kind of immune to some attacks. Like if you're buffed up and powered up, I'm pretty sure the same old attacks won't work twice. That's what I think, anyways.
Emphasize the thing.
Yeah, yeah. Think, quote unquote. What have you, Hagen?
I don't know. I feel like they're pretty maxed out power as of right now. I feel like, just knowing Dragon Ball that there's possibly another power up on the horizon, maybe an Ultra Instinct.
Yeah, we have yet to see Ultra Instinct Goku, so like that's definitely going to be interesting. But who knows if Goku has Ultra Instinct mastered, offensive or defensive, whether he has enough stamina left after this fight with Vegeta. But on to the real matters at hand with this episode. So Frieza versus Dispo. So you guys think that Frieza could have solo dolo Dispo, or you think that Frieza really did need help?
I think he would have beat Dispo
easily.
Easily? Wow. Even after you buff up to super speed light surpassing form or whatever it was something of that nature. Forgive me, you guys.
Not easily, check my mind, but I don't think Dispo would have beat Frieza.
You don't think Dispo would beat Frieza? You think we had a tie? You think Frieza would have struggled?
More of a stalemate. Just because Frieza couldn't keep up his speed, but Dispo couldn't really damage Frieza too much.
Yeah, he was glistening better than ever after all those attacks. So y'all can say that. What about you, Hagen?
Oh yeah, I don't know. I think Frieza kind of would have sunned that man, and after a little bit more, that fight would have been able to go on. So it was a good fight. Frieza finally showed his golden form. I think if anything, he was just more caught off guard, but I think he would have adapted to fighting him throughout the fight. If anything, it probably would have been mid-difficulty.
Okay, so another thing. So this fight, even in base form, with base form Frieza and Dispo with his, I guess, slightly enhanced form, even the God Pad, the most intelligent and most unique pad in all 12 universes, with a warping triple quadrillion frames per second and a 3 quadrillion resolution.
And the best part, no ports.
Completely wild. So the King of Alls were basically getting bored because they couldn't see the fight, which is the same instance that happened in Dragon Ball Super manga when it comes to all 12 Gods of Destruction fighting. So even though they couldn't see it, they was like, okay, we'll deal with it, and they continued to watch the fight on the God Pad. And and so soon after that, Frieza finally powered up to golden form. We waited this for a while because Frieza hasn't. Actually, the only time I think Frieza really powered up besides fighting Aniraza was against Gohan, and that's kind of fucked up. Seeing that the only time you power up was against your own teammate. But after Frieza transformed into golden form, it was GG for Dispo. Dispo was not standing a chance at all. What do you guys think? You think it should have been that? It should have been Golden Frieza just eliminating Dispo right then and there?
Yeah, well, the thing about it is you see Frieza slapping him around and being a classic villain. That's the thing about it. We forget Frieza, he's on the good guy side, but he's still a villain at the end of the day. He's gonna talk shit. So that's what happened. Gave this man a chance to power up instead of just eliminating him. And you see this man go super lightning ultra burst speed.
And it messed up that Frieza didn't even give him the Gohan treatment. Like when Gohan was trying to power up, like Frieza was just tagging this man with like death beams,
No,
like
he
left
was
and right,
paralyzing him. That was messed up, man.
tearing ACL, deltoids. Like. What are you, Wicked? You think it should have been like over like right then and there?
Frieza should have just speed blitzed.
You think he would
Easily.
speed blitzed him? Like he far surpassing his super fast, like surpassing speed of light for him.
Easily.
Easily? Wow.
Yeah.
So
easily adapted to the instant transmission. Easily. Base form Frieza.
I guess it. Yeah, instant transmission. I guess so. Like,
It's instant. So, yeah, that's a good
like
point.
that's manipulation
That's what
of
I'm saying,
space time.
like, if anything, it would have been mid difficulty. Like if like completely pushed. Silver Frieza. Dang. That's what I said. Second place Frieza.
So while Frieza was, I guess, somewhat struggling with this build, Beerus was just like, "Yo, Gohan, if you fucking lose, I'm gonna Hakai your ass." Man. Like, and so Gohan heard it in distance, and Gohan like basically hauled ass faster than he would to his own father, and helped Frieza out. Well, define help out, I would say. I guess he said he took an L for Frieza and took an L for Universe 7, but also took a dub for Universe 7. So I guess it's like a lose win. So best 1 out of 3, I guess. But anyway, so Gohan and Frieza basically team up. Frieza threatened actually Gohan because this happened with Frost earlier in the Tournament of Power. Frieza was like, "Yo, if you help me out here, I will show you like this new power, yada yada yada. I will betray Universe 7 and help you guys win." Turns out, no, like that's not happening. You're a true villain at heart if you could betray the betrayer, and then get betrayed, then betrayed again, and then backstab this person,
That's a lot.
and then like I'm just trying to do an overall count of how many times Frieza has backstabbed or betrayed someone. So he's like, "Hey, Gohan had a really badass scene too." Frieza's like, "So what makes you think I won't betray you and try to like knock you off the stage and help Universe 11?" And Gohan's like, "If you try that, I'll knock you off myself." I'm like, "Oh, wait a minute." So Gohan got worked once, and he thinks he could beat him again. He probably could with the Zenkai boost. I'm not sure if Gohan received a Zenkai boost for that fight. I highly doubt it. But however, so Frieza's like, "Ooh." He's like, "Okay, fuck it, let's do it." And so they finally team up. And they find out they're both being blitzed by Disco Speed, and really, in which case I think Frieza was holding back a lot. Y'all think Frieza was still holding back at that point, even teamed up with Gohan?
I can't see Frieza using his full power for anyone else. I think only time Frieza uses like his full power when he's back against the wall by himself. Like I don't see him doing teamwork and really doing teamwork.
Going all out. Yeah, definitely. I feel like he was more just like letting Gohan doing most of the brunt, like supporting him. I'll say I don't think he was using max power.
Yeah, I can kind of see that.
The only thing I can say he actually used max power with, well, kind of, was just to suspend those beams. And that was just, and he said himself, well, it's not really clear how much power he was using. He said he lost his grip.
Yeah.
So I don't know what that really means, but apparently, like, he can't, I mean, that was like, he wore himself out a little bit doing that. So he was pushing himself out, I'd say.
Wait, we need a quick intermission here, because how many times has Frieza hand slipped, arm slipped, leg slipped? You lost your grip. Like, come on, if Frieza has like Butterfingers or some shit, like, because he needs to take off them purple gloves or some shit, like put the white ones
like
back
4
on.
toes, so that's probably
So you have a whole tail. You lost your grip. Like you should have 5 grips. Like my dude. Like
I don't understand.
Frieza was really tripping on that. And so Gohan and Frieza continue to fight Dispo, and Gohan, his genius ass, comes up with a brilliant idea of like, "Yo, Frieza, hit him with like." He didn't see this directly. I'm paraphrasing it. Hit him with a long range attack to conceal his movements, so he won't be using his blinding speed anymore. And Gohan would engage him in hand-to-hand combat. And Frieza's like, and like he basically agrees to his plan. And so Frieza fires off 10 death beams at the same time, simultaneously, with like consistent power and whatnot. While Gohan was basically facing Dispo in hand-to-hand combat. Even though at the beginning of the fight it looked like Gohan was losing his edge, once Frieza like started his death beams, it was basically like, this is in the bag, because Dispo was struggling even with the speed, and Dispo really doesn't have hands that good. Like Frieza reminds me like of like an anorexic, like emo anime character, like trying to fight like someone the size of All Might. Like that, it is not happening. And as far as like skills go, I'm pretty sure Gohan as a martial artist is far superior in that sense. Like I'm pretty sure Pride doesn't have its own like style that's been passed down from generation to generation. But what do you guys think? You think Gohan should have been able to like take this guy off himself without Frieza? So of course with the blinding speed, that would have been kind of like putting too much on Gohan. But as far as Gohan sacrificing himself, like do you guys think that was the right call of Gohan at the time? Think they could have been done differently?
Personally, this is a very, very, very biased question. I personally believe Gohan should have defeated Jiren.
Oh my god.
And Dispo.
Dang.
All in one hit.
One hit? That'd be so
let's
boring.
not talk about that right now. I forgot the question. Go on.
He just get desperate for Gohan. I mean, I see it's a smart plan, but in the end, I wish it was someone else besides Gohan. That's just me. It sounds bad, but I would rather it be Android 17 just because Gohan, I prefer, like personally, Android 17. But I can see it was a smart plan. That was the only way to get him off with the two people they had, and Frieza wasn't going to participate in the fight. So,
what do you have to say, Wicked?
Well, I think that was the worst case scenario. I don't think Gohan had to sacrifice himself just to take Dispo off the stage because, like,
what do you think he should have did?
It was everybody knew Dispo weakness. He's so linear. Right. So I think if you took more time to like watch him and analyze him, you would find a different way to beat him instead of sacrificing yourself.
You think you still would have been able to analyze him in his power to speed form?
Yes.
Yes. That's an impressive.
Well, all forms has a limit.
Yeah.
So
outlast him.
Oh yeah, he definitely could outlast him.
That's the case. Android 17 should have fought him. Like he outlast anybody.
Yes. I think it was a race. I'm hurt still. I'm always gonna be. I'm so hurt.
And so, as you guys heard it, like just briefly, Gohan. Oh, by the way, before I even get to that point, the death beams that Frieza were shooting all simultaneously with consistent energy, it was kind of a double-edged sword because as though Gohan was pushing Dispo, like from here to there, he was getting hit by the death beams as well, and taking massive amount of damage. Also, the same thing applies to Gohan. If Gohan gets pushed back and hit to the death beam, he takes considerable damage as well. But I don't think it really damaged him to the point to where they're like, Nani, like
slow them down.
Yeah, just slowed him down for like an instant. Yeah, gave him an opening, basically like being electrocuted. That's how the animation looked like for like the time being. And so when Gohan had his back to the wall, literally his back to the death beams, more say, he caught Dispo's punch and was like, "Yo, counterattack is a motherfucker," and he basically gave Dispo a gut shot like he did Goku in their fight. And so, of course, typical anime character, Nani, like what is this power? What is this power? And it's like. So they start throwing off the hands again. And Frieza's like, "Yo, like, how long are you gonna take? Like, my
hand's about to slip."
Yeah, all 10 fingers are about to slip simultaneously for some miraculous reason. And so it was basically like a few seconds left until Frieza gave out, and at one moment Gohan had this in the bag, and the next moment he dodges Gohan's final attack and he counters him. And we all thought it was over. The music plays dun 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 dun. Like it was GG for Gohan. And then so Gohan, being as quick and clever as he is, I don't see how the hell he did that. He got behind Dispo and did it. Locked him in a chokehold, I believe. Fort Nelson. It was like a combination of two. And Gohan basically had the same strategy as 17 did when he was fighting against Toppo. Like, "Yo, take me out with Dispo." And Frieza had the biggest smile I've seen in a long time. He was so ready to knock this monkey off. Like, yes, yeah, he literally calls him monkey. So I'm just using Frieza's terminology how he said. So Frieza happily blows off Gohan and Dispo at the same time, and Gohan-san and Dispo-san had been both eliminated, and so Dispo's feeling some type of way. He's feeling pretty salty, and Gohan just being as noble as he can be, with a smile on his face, like, sorry you guys, I failed you, but we was able to at least take off one of the fastest warriors. Not the fastest, but one of the fastest. A troubling warrior at that. And so after that, we see Goku and Vegeta still in the same poses as last week. They have not moved an inch since a whole minute took place in the entire episode, and they're in the exact same stance. Like, what are you guys waiting for? Goku, you won't get that muscle cramp like he did in the Universe 6 tournament again, staying in that Kaioken form for that long. But as far as the eliminations go, who do you guys think will get eliminated like next? I'm saying it's probably 17 because it's like plot wise. But I'm kind of a 17 fan as well. Like, but that infinite energy is like something to not be played around with. So Frieza and 17 fought Topo. I'm pretty sure they can outlast him at least.
God destruction energy or infinite, pretty strong energy.
Infinite, somewhat blue energy.
Somewhat blue energy versus God of destruction energy.
Honestly,
initially the God of destruction will win, but if he able to draw out the battle as long as possible, he'll soon get tired.
Then plot armor.
Honestly. Yeah. I'm just gonna say Frieza, just to go against you guys. But it's just for that fact too. Like, I mean, we just don't know at this point. I didn't expect Gohan to get eliminated this early. So anything, all bets are off right now. Because prior to this, in all Dragon Ball Z situations, you could rely on Gohan to get the dub, and now he's out. So. Basically, we're all fucked. So without
Gohan, we're gonna lose.
Yeah, we all lose. But I think Frieza will be next, just because. I mean, I just want to be like the devil's advocate since you guys picked 17. I guess.
I guess that's fair.
And if it's right, I can say I was the first one to choose it.
And so one of the last scenes of the episode, we actually see our extremely rare, I think like the third time in the entire Dragon Ball franchise, where Goku actually says something fatherly to his own son Gohan. And he says, Gohan, you really did good. That's it. Like, you're not going to have like some heroic speech like Gohan. I know you since you was a boy. Like, have a whole like a monologue. Like, Vegeta had a longer talk about what's his name, Kaba. Vegeta had a whole monologue flashback. Like Goku just glanced to the stage. He had a power from it. Goku just glanced at the stage and just looked back and like, oh, you're out. You did good. And that's so messed up. But well, we'll hopefully see Goku's growth as a father later on. Hopefully by the end of the tournament of power. But aside for that, then we start hearing the closing music. We start seeing the camera pan from warrior to warrior from different universes. And Goku and Vegeta yet still stand in the same position as they were since episode 123. And so, oh god, I almost forgot that Jiren powers up like in some godly-like key. It looks kind of like Dispo when he fought Goku in the universe tournament of power exhibition match, but like Jiren looked like he raised his power even further, even though he was holding his own against Kaioken times 20 Goku in the Ascended Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta or Beyond Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, whatever you call it. Do you guys think that Vegeta's going to start working with Goku and Vegeta now?
Yeah. Yeah. Not even gonna lie. They're about to get this shit slapped around for a little bit until one of them like power up even beyond that, because it's going to take or a fusion or something. There's no way out. I think they could beat him because they haven't even put a scratch on this man yet.
What happened to the Patora though? Like I thought that was legal. Like
it is, but they just don't want to use it.
They don't want to lose two warriors at the same time.
You might as well.
I think they're gonna lose two warriors, but
that's what we said. So it's not efficient. You can lose two warriors.
I mean, so you can lose two. You can lose two either way right now fighting this man. So he's ready to go all out. Yeah.
Wait, so you really think that Vegito Blue would
destroy the twin? It won't be fair anymore.
But dang, you think so? Well, beyond Super Saiyan Vegeta, and then with the Kaioken Goku, potential Ultra Instinct as well.
Yeah,
that it won't be fair anymore.
So they wouldn't have to worry about losing two warriors.
I know, but it won't be entertaining to the users.
That'll probably be the final power.
Probably be like tournament probably had like two.
I have a question: if he was able to like master Ultra Instinct and get Vegito, would he be able to stay in that form forever? Well, not forever.
They probably stay in the form for like 2 seconds. It probably take so much energy.
To look at Vegeta Blue against Zamasu,
Nah,
that
that
was
would
like
be bro.
probably like
I would
Well,
that was probably like 10 minutes.
But I thought that
No, I
ki
think
wasn't
like
that
2
controlled
seconds.
though. That's what I'm
Goku
saying.
barely stay in that form for a minute.
So what form?
because he's always drained when he.
I was about to say,
imagine
so-
full power.
Okay.
So what would be his highest form he could go with,
Right.
like max key control? That's what I'm saying, that he could stay the longest.
Ocean Instinct Blue Vegito.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
So when I
Yo,
was
Kaioken would they'll burn that shit out way more.
They would probably just soon they like
Yeah, well, as soon as they go
separate
Kai, I was about to say,
immediately.
as soon as they
it
go
has to be
Kai,
like a last attack.
Jesus.
they gotta do a Kaioken Final Flash
They
Kami
got enough time for one key blast.
fusion.
That's all I have enough time.
So we got.
I feel like if he does a blue Kaioken boost on Vegito, that'd be enough to beat you. I feel like possibly.
Yeah, it is possible for him to use Kaioken and Vegito. He used instant transmission, which is a Goku exclusive
Yeah.
now, so I can see that. But sorry we got a little off topic there, but thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. This is Decipher or Decide talking to you.
Wicked Eggsy and Hagen.
I can dazzle.
Alright, I appreciate for watching. We look forward to next week's episode. Hope you guys have a nice week and see you guys next Saturday or Sunday morning.